History is unfolding right now in Prague at the 2026 World Championships. As the venue lights fade, the ice transforms into a glowing, immaculate stage. A heavy, anticipatory silence settles over the thousands packed into the arena. This isn't merely courtesy, it's a profound, reverent state of suspended anticipation. Everyone from the judges to the uppermost seats senses something enormous. When Ilya Malinin's name resonates through the speakers, the atmosphere shifts. We're about to witness the boundaries of human capability get forcefully redefined. Known as the Quad God, he's spent his career validating that title. But tonight in the Czech Republic, he's more than a jumper. He's an artist, a contemporary gladiator stepping out to carve his name into sporting history. The rink is bitterly cold, but the atmosphere is charged with tension. Every spectator holds their breath as Ilya glides into the spotlight. He moves with a predator's assurance, wearing a striking outfit of earthy tones. Shimmering browns and golds catch the light with every powerful stride. He resembles a warrior prepared to battle against gravity. His eyes display total surgical concentration as he takes his opening stance. This young American prodigy has shouldered the sport's expectations for years. Yet in this final moment of stillness, he appears remarkably composed. The first haunting notes ring out, and Ilya instantly snaps into motion. The silence breaks as a force of nature is unleashed on ice. It's the deceptive calm before a storm of world-class technical brilliance. You can hear the raw sound of steel cutting into the surface. That rhythmic tearing sound underscores the terrifying velocity he's generating right now. Then it happens. The setup is a lightning-fast, intricate blur of motion. He hits the corner and launches himself toward the rafters. This isn't just a jump, it's a complete defiance of physics. He reaches a staggering height, exploding upward with sheer lean power. Suddenly, he's a human vortex spinning faster than the eye can follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rotations are a flawless, dizzying display. He uncoils and touches the ice with silky, effortless grace. Landing on a deep edge, he stands tall like a champion. No hesitation, no wobble, just absolute stone-cold command of the sport. The crowd erupts in a roar that shakes the very foundation. But Ilya is already gone, absorbed in the beauty of his choreography. His arms sweep through the air, connecting emotionally with every single person watching. What makes this Prague performance legendary isn't just the quad jumps. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated audacity and creative brilliance. A sequence midway through that is destined to go viral worldwide. Ilya builds terrifying momentum, charging down center ice with explosive energy. He throws his body back, launching into a massive, soaring backflip. It's a dangerous, high-stakes move that makes time stand perfectly still. Gold and brown flash brilliantly against the stark white frozen stage. For a split second, his head is inches from the hard ice. It is a heart-stopping blend of pure terror and absolute exhilaration. Then, in an instant, he's back on his feet and moving. Steel bites the ice with complete authority. He sticks the landing as though he's simply stepping off a curb, defying every law of physics. The arena erupts. It's a raw, guttural wall of sound fueled by pure shock. That wasn't just a jump. It was a forceful takeover. He's telling the world this ice belongs to him. He's the master of this frozen stage, here to dominate and conquer. A program this demanding should be draining him completely. But Ilya is built differently. His engine never falters. His speed stays lethal, and he's pouring his soul into every movement. He carves into his step sequence an intricate, razor-sharp dance. It's a high-speed maze of edges and precise turns that traverses the entire rink. His body contorts in perfect synchrony with the music's swell. His expression tells a story of raw intensity. He's transcended being a mere skater. He's a poet using steel and bone to write a legend of triumph. Every edge is deep. Every turn is surgical. The connection he has with the crowd is electric. He's drawing them into his orbit, commanding their full attention and rewarding them with a technical masterclass that is outright historic. Entering the final stretch, he launches into a flurry of spins. The rotation speed is blinding, his center of gravity absolutely perfect. He drops into a deep sit spin, then hits a flawless camel position. Back arched and leg slicing the air, he accelerates into a golden blur of a scratch spin before snapping into a stone-cold final pose. Nailed perfectly on the final booming chord, he holds it lungs burning, drenched in sweat, a look of fierce pride written all over his face. Then the dam breaks. He hammers the air with a roar of victory that's instantly swallowed by the arena's absolute chaos. Every single person is on their feet. It's raining plushies and pure adoration. He knows exactly what he just accomplished. He just delivered a god-tier masterpiece. As he bows to the four corners of the arena, he heads to the kiss and cry with his team. The atmosphere is thick enough to suffocate, despite the obvious perfection of the skate. The technical panel is scrutinizing every single turn and landing under a microscope. The anticipation is agonizing, a testament to the incredible complexity of what he just pulled off. Finally, the announcer's voice cuts the tension as the numbers illuminate the massive screens. 111.29. A massive gasp hits the room before another wave of noise. 111.29 total. Undisputed dominance. The breakdown is where the true genius resides. He just earned a massive 65.05 for his technical score, the reward for landing monster quads, with surgical precision and flawless execution across the board. But here's the real revelation. He pulled a 46.24 for his components, effectively silencing the "just a jumper" narrative forever. The judges finally recognized the artist, the soul, and the extraordinary skill behind the machine. Looking at the scoreboard, the gap is simply staggering. Ilya is in first by a wide margin. France's Adam Sahim Fast sits in second, having delivered a breathtaking, soul-stirring 101.85. Adam was incredible, passionate, artistic, and one of a kind. But even that career-defining performance leaves him nearly 10 points behind the American phenomenon. Further down, Alexander Sevko holds third with 96.49, and Steven Gogolev takes fourth with 94.38. They are all elite. But today they are simply witnesses to something from another dimension. Ilia Malinin didn't just win, he shattered the sport and reconstructed it in his own image. He demonstrated that a human being, fueled by an iron will and extraordinary natural talent, can accomplish things we believed only existed in our imagination. He gives the crowd one final wave as he steps into history. His name blazes at the top of the standings, leaving us speechless at the absolute miracle we just witnessed. Prague 2026 is now legend. This is when Ilya Malinin, the quad god, breached the heavens and brought the stars down to the rink.